Well, if I follow Holmes's instructions, then to begin my investigation into this Leather Apron, I must first head to the police station.
I am at the police station. Don't tell me the inspectors are out again.
Good evening, sir. What do you... I know you.
I know
last week
you.
with Sherlock Holmes.
Letter from Holmes.
Indeed. I have come to bring a message from Sherlock Holmes for Inspector Aberline.
Very well, I will pass it on. But come to think of it, someone was asking about you recently. Finley, the caretaker of some shady boarding house.
And he
nearby.
loves to
Does
fight.
that mean anything to you?
Ah.
Nothing at all.
perhaps. Actually, I read in the Star that you have arrested a suspect called Leather Apron.
You shouldn't believe what you read in that rag, sir. The man is being hunted, but we have yet to get our hands on him.
We will
And
do
we
it
aren't
though,
so
sir.
keen
Give
either.
us time.
Why ever not?
Bah, he's a specialist in the streetwalker racket. These girls make pitiful witnesses, and we don't inspire confidence. Furthermore, the man seems to be pretty discreet lately. Someone must be helping to hide him.
Possibly a member of the royal family. Ooh,
How
conspiracy.
to get on his trail, then?
One of these
Ooh,
girls
piece
would
of candy.
have to confide in us and give a valid description of the man. Then we'd ask around the journeymen, who use aprons, I imagine.
Unless, of course, he maybe has an apron but just doesn't use it
Well,
generally.
goodbye. I must go to Finley's boarding house.
Quick to the hustings! And swing around. Maybe you'll catch him tonight.
Tell me, is it...
I'm on duty, sir.
Oh, well, that was useful, thank you. I'm on duty, I probably won't catch him though. Is that... Oh, I was going to say is that an apron, but no, it's a door.
Good evening, Finley.
Oh, good evening, sir.
Ah.
Aren't you the gentleman who was with the great detective the other time?
Yes.
That is indeed me, Dr. Watson.
I think you mean?
Tell me, Finley, I was told that you were looking for us at the police station.
Indeed, I wanted to thank you for last time, you know. That vagrant has never set foot round mine again. I even found a tenant, one who pays his rent, I
Is he
mean.
called David?
You don't seem very happy, but you were lucky to have found a good tenant so quickly.
It's just that this man is very strange. He paid several days in advance and I gave him a key to the place. Since then he goes out every night and returns at ungodly hours. I'm sure he goes to visit the ladies, but still, every night.
I mean, it's like he's
And
Jack
when
the
he moved
Ripper or
in,
something.
Something must have broken in his case and stank up the stairs in his room for 2 days. I think it was a jar. It must be over there.
Tell me, have you heard talk of Leather Apron?
By the papers, that's all. This man seems
So, do you think
very
they're just-
sinister.
Do you know any journeymen who use this
Do you
type
think
of
the game
apron?
is just pulling our leg at this
slaughterhouse
point, or do you
butchers,
think
I
this
believe, but definitely the cobblers.
Or do you think this is an
I know
actual
one,
lead?
old Isaac Solomonovich. His workshop is on a small street in the Jewish community, across from the hospital. He's a good man. He can help you. But you know, the people there are very close and don't share much with non-Jews.
is? Goodbye.
Thank you, Finley.
At your service, sir.
I'm gonna go see what this thing is.
This odour is very strong indeed, but the whole neighbourhood as such has a dreadful stench. Finley might have an idea as to what this bottle contained.
What do you want, Doctor?
Strange smell.
You're right.
Not
the
me,
pieces
sir.
of the jar that your tenant broke do give off a strange smell.
It's true. That's quite normal given his trade.
Yes, and what would the trade be of your strange tenant?
A doctor, like yourself, I believe. Dr. Tumblety, a foreigner.
You
Canadian,
mean the same
perhaps.
Tumblety who was
Dr. Tumblety.
accused of being Jack the
It might
Ripper?
be interesting to know more about him. Thank you, Finley.
At your service, sir.
Yes, there's plenty of service going around Whitechapel. Let's see. Let's have a look at the map. Should I see if there's anything about Tumblety at the police station? Might as well ask.
The night is cool. What a horrible summer we have had. Does the name Tumblety mean anything to you?
Yes,
Not at
Officer
all.
Tumblety at
But
your
if you
service.
like, I can make inquiries.
Fine, why not? One never knows. Well, goodbye.
Well, that was useful. Let's go see. There's the clinic. The Jewish community.
A
Solomonovich
cobbler's shop.
or something. Solomonovich. Let's have a look.
Closed. I will return later. The policeman said the street girls would know something about the Leather Apron. Maybe I should go and see Lucy.
What are you accusing her of, Watson? Why has she got the window
Oh,
open
it's
all
you.
day and
I'm
all
coming.
night? Are
Dr.
you?
Watson, how are you?
Wow, just my appearance makes you go like that.
Well, and yourself? And how's your uncle?
Well, he sleeps a lot, but he doesn't seem to be suffering. Your medicine has worked wonders. Thank you again.
It was the least I could do.
I mean, he may die soon, but there you go.
I have come to see you about a certain Leather Apron. Have you heard of him?
Oh, yes, of course. Terrible things are said about that man.
Have you ever come across him?
Goodness gracious,
Ooh.
no. But I know that he has threatened and taken many girls in my situation. I don't know what more I can say, but Bella will be able to tell you some.
But she's busy being stalked by that vampire.
Who is Bella?
Bella Pullman. She's the landlady of the place where I could take you there if you like.
Please do.
Oh, thank God
It's
we didn't have
me,
to follow
it's
her.
Lucy. This gentleman would like to speak to Bella. It's the doctor who helped me. I must leave to return to my uncle. Thanks again.
Can't see anything. Hello, mate.
Out of the way, I don't like the look of you.
Oh, you seem like such a threatening person. Ooh, a very classy place this is. Someone say, can I get a refill, please?
If you'd be patient, Madam Bella will arrive in a moment.
But I'm not, so what are you going to do about it?
Good evening. I am Dr. Watson.
I'm glad we
It is
had that
young
little
Lucy who told me to come see you.
scene.
So you're the good Samaritan who saved her uncle without asking for anything in return. And now you've come to see me, no doubt, to explain that the poor little thing doesn't belong here and you will see to her future. Well, if you expect me to let her leave with you...
It's not that, ma'am. You should know I am a married man.
To
Why should that
Mr.
matter?
Holmes.
I believe there has been a misunderstanding. The reason that Lucy sent me here is that you may be able to give me some information about Leather Apron.
And a damn good seeing to while I'm at
Doctor or
it.
a constable?
I am most certainly a doctor, but I am acting in this matter in a private capacity, and I would like to find this man.
Well,
Ooh.
if you're able to rid us of him, I'll give you a week's worth of free passes. That man is a thorn in our sides. He spies on the girls in the streets and watches them inside the houses, spying through the windows.
How do you know all this stuff and yet you
as soon
haven't
as they're
caught
finished
him?
with the client, he jumps on them without any warning and forces them to give him their money. I've never seen him, but one of my girls was attacked by this man, and she said that he wore a leather apron and carried a knife. And his face, oh, he has a horrible head, with rat's eyes and a deformed mouth. She even said that she knew his name, Pizer, or Pizer, I think. But I don't know where she can be found. Margie,
She
Nutcracker,
pronounces
the
it the
girl I'm
same
talking
anyway.
about, could tell you more, but I had to let her go last week.
Oh, Christ. I don't like where this is going.
Why did you let Margie go?
The poor girl caught a shameful sickness, and the symptoms have attacked her face, if you know what I mean.
Head crabs.
So I gave her notice, and a little bit to help her along. I don't know where she is now, but she'll certainly be getting treatment at the clinic if she's still in the neighbourhood.
Did you speak to the police?
What would they do? Who cares about the girls in the streets?
With a leather apron, obviously.
Would you have received a visit from another doctor, a stranger by the name of Tumbleton?
I'm just like you, Doctor. Sworn to secrecy in my profession. But as I've taken a fancy to you,
Whoa.
I can tell you that this name is not unknown to me. And if you do me a little favour, it is possible I might remember
Oh
something about
god, another
him.
fetch quest. You're not going to ask me to...
What kind of favour must I do for you?
You see that man over there? He's a rich artist, a painter, a regular client round here. Well, yesterday, he came and left his cane in the umbrella stand
Is
in
that
the
a
hall
euphemism?
before going into one of the rooms. Well, when he returned to this room, the cane had disappeared. It's a cane with a massive silver knob. Must be worth a fortune. He threatened to call the police unless he got free services in my establishment for a year. I'll be forced to accept, unwillingly, of course, given the services that he's demanding, unless the cane is found.
What happened?
Did you question the residents regarding the theft?
They didn't see anything, and there's not one of them that would risk stealing from a client here.
Who was in the room when your weasel of a client was in the chambers?
There were a few that came and went, but Mary could tell you better than I can,
I
because
bet they
she was
did.
the one at the counter yesterday.
At the till.
Thank you, ma'am.
No problem, my angel.
She's very nice. Let's have a look what's up here.
These paintings are suggestive, at the very least.
Well done, Watson.
These paintings are
Oh god, is he going to say the same thing?
suggestive, at the very least.
Oh, can I go in here? Let's see.
Best not to stray off in that direction.
Oh, Watson, you prude.